Hi yogis, I'm Nicole. Welcome back to my yoga time. Thanks for joining me today. I have another whole body feel good yoga snack for you. A couple of props. We have one strap, so if you don't have a strap you can improvise with a belt or a scarf, anything to loop around the foot. And I've also got a yoga block. If you don't have the block, then a thick book will do the trick. When you're ready, come on down onto your back. Make sure you can reach your props. We'll come straight into a low supported bridge pose. So with those knees bent, lift up the hips and place that prop underneath your bottom. We'll rest here with the knees bent for just a couple of breaths. Taking the next moment to arrive in your practice. Bringing your awareness to your breath. And on your next inhalation, take the arms out to the side and above the head. Maybe hold onto the opposite elbows. Hold here for just a moment as you hold the breath. And then exhale, slowly lower the arms back down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms down. Well done, yogis. Last one. Let's rest now with the arms above the head, if that feels okay for your shoulders. Otherwise, just lower the arms back down. And as you inhale, notice the navel rise, ribs and chest expand. Take a sweet little pause before you exhale slowly. Navel falling towards the spine. Let's lower those arms down now. Take a hold of your strap. Place the strap around the ball of the foot, left foot, and reach that leg up towards the ceiling. So we're only holding here for just a few breaths. A sense as though you're breathing into the left leg. Where attention goes, energy flows. Either resting here, or you can straighten and relax the right leg. Let's raise the right foot up next to the left, switching sides with the strap. And let's release. Lower the foot down, release the strap. We'll take an active bridge here, so keeping the knees bent, press down and away through the feet as you lift up the hips. Just move the block to the side, but we'll stay upright. Gently pressing down and away through the feet and broadening the collarbones. Let's lift up the heels and slowly lower down, one vertebrae at a time. When you eventually touch down to the mat, lift up the feet, stack the knees above the hips and imprint your lower back into the mat. Option 1 is here. Option 2, lift head and shoulders off the floor. Option 3, yogi bicycles. Take the hands behind the head. As you straighten the right leg, cross the right arm to the outside of the left knee. And then change sides. Keep the jaw relaxed. Coming back to center, lift the feet up to the ceiling and the fingertips. Get as much of your back off the mat now as you can. And lower down, hug the knees into the chest. Well done. Let's take a reclined pigeon with no hands. So cactus arms, left ankle to the right knee. Lift up that right foot if you can and gently rock from side to side. And we'll change sides straight away. And lower down. Let's bring ourselves up to seated. If you can, we'll rock and roll along the spine a few times before eventually making your way up to seated. And when you arrive, let's roll over onto all fours. Coming into a tabletop position. Just have your block at the top of the mat. Take those hands to mat width apart, pinky fingers meeting the edges of the mat, eyes of the elbows facing forward. Let's tuck those toes under. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze. Exhale, round the spine. Lift on up, downward facing dog. You might like to give the legs a little bit of a walk. Slowly bend one knee and drop that hip, and then change sides. You can eventually walk those feet up to the top of the mat. Taking those feet hip width apart. Let's inhale, chair pose, bend the knees, lift the arms. And as you exhale, fold forward, stack the palms on your lower back. As you inhale, come halfway up, broaden the collarbones. Exhale and fold, belly to thighs. You can bend the knees. Chair pose, as you inhale, knees bend, arms lift. Gently squeeze those heels in towards one another. And then forward fold, stack the palms. Half lift on the inhalation. And forward fold. One more round. Half lift. Forward fold. And this time, we'll just roll our way up to stand. So you can bend in those knees, press the floor away as you slowly bring yourself up. Well done, yogis. Coming into a tree pose next. So stay at the top of your mat. We'll begin with the left leg. Turn the left knee out to the side. So you can either just hover those toes, come a little higher to the calf, or all the way up to the thigh. So to help with your balance here and to create a bandha, a little muscular lock around your hips, press the foot into the leg into the foot. So there's a little bit of resistance there. Point the tailbone down. And instantly you should feel a little more space in your low back and the hips. Feel free to stay here. Otherwise you can lift the arms up, opening out the palms, maybe taking a mudra. If you're feeling really stable, you can introduce a side bend. Lean over to the left. You can press the left hand into the left knee and take the breath into the side waist. From here, yogis, bring those hands back to prayer. Lift up that left knee as high as you can. Step back for warrior two legs, but straighten the right leg. So left foot can start parallel to the short side of the mat, but then kick the heel out a little bit. So we've got a slight angle there. When you're ready, inhale those arms up. As you exhale, bend the right knee, warrior two. Reverse the warrior as you inhale. Triangle pose as you exhale. Press the feet away from one another. Just bring the right hand to the right knee. On the inhalation, bend the right knee, reverse the warrior. Slow movement, slow breath. And as you exhale, send the hips back. Stretch the mat with your feet. Triangle pose. Inhale, reverse the warrior. Exhale, triangle. Last time to reverse the warrior. This time we'll take our side angle pose. Either right elbow to the knee, left arm can sweep down and then overhead. So you can stay here. You can deepen the pose by hiking up the heel and tucking your tailbone under, or you might even like to lower that right arm down to the floor or the block. If you've gone low with this right arm, gently press the arm into the leg, leg into the arm. Just a little bit of resistance there. Drishti is either your big toe or your armpit. Breath into the side waist. On your next inhalation, strong in the legs, press up to stand. Pivot your right foot, lift your right arm. Wide-legged forward fold with a twist. Take a hold of the left leg with your right hand. Breathe into the back. Lifting the arches in the feet. Let's stay low, transition back to the top of your mat, coming into a lunge, and then simply rock back and step up to the top of the mat. Inhale halfway, look forward. Exhale and bow, hands to calves. Chair pose as you inhale, knees bend, arms lift. And press to stand. Well done. Let's do our tree pose on the other side. So right knee turning out, taking your comfortable height. And again, find that little bandha. Press the foot into the leg, leg into the foot. Either hold the hands at the heart or you can lift the arms up. And option to take your side bend. Come back to center, lift up that right knee. Step back, prepare for your warrior two. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, warrior two. Reverse the warrior. Triangle pose, keep the right hand at the low back. Inhale. And exhale. Begin the breath before the movement. Side angle pose. Take your variation, whichever feels best for your body. Even effort, pressing into both feet. Strong in the legs, come back up. Wide-legged forward fold with a twist. Left hand to the right leg. Let's return to the top of the mat. Rocking back and stepping up. Inhale halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Chair pose. And press to stand. Well done, yogis. Coming into our eagle pose next, Garudasana. A few options here depending on what's going on with your knees and hips. If your balance is tested and you need a little help, just bring your block over to the flat side next to the right foot. If eagle pose is not an option, you can practice your chair, both feet on the floor, or a one-legged chair, left ankle to right knee. Full eagle pose, let's cross at the thighs. So you've got the block there to help with your balance, or simply wrap the foot around the calf. So we want the knees pointing forward, thighs pressing together. Arms coming out. Let's cross the right arm over the left, either hands to shoulders, bind once or twice. Relax the jaw. Let's unravel. Step the left leg back and inhale the arms out. So feet are about 1.5 meters apart here. We want to stretch the mat with the feet, micro bend the front knee. Inhaling to expand the chest. Exhale, hinge forward. Take a hold of the right leg wherever you land. Inhale to come back up. Expand the chest. Exhale to fold. Last one, inhale coming up. And this time we'll take the hands behind us, interlace the fingers, expand the chest. Then hinge forward. If this is too strong on your shoulders, just bring those hands down to the floor. And your drishti, your focus, can either be your big toe, your right knee, or back towards your left foot. Press evenly into both feet and gently glide the right hip back as you square up those hips. And then you'll deepen the pose by deepening the breath in the back side of the body. Your next exhalation, lower the hands down. Let's take a lunge, bring your left knee to the mat. Reach that left leg back as far as you can. So easy twist here, left hand to the floor, right hand to the right knee, looking back. Option 1, rest there. Option 2, make it a quad stretch. Collect that left foot. And let's release. Rocking back to step up to the top of the mat. Inhale halfway up, look forward. Exhale to bow, hands to calves. Chair pose. And press to stand. Well done, yogis. Let's practice that on the other side now. So right leg crossing over the left, wrapping the foot or using your block. Arms out, left over the right. Of course, you can practice your chair pose or your one-legged chair if this eagle position. And of course, you can practice your chair pose or your one-legged chair if this variation doesn't feel good for your body today. Let's unravel, right foot back, about 1 meter, 1.5 meters. Inhale, expand the chest. Exhale, hinge forward. Inhaling back up. And exhaling down. Well done, yogis. Taking those hands behind you now, interlace the fingers, expand the chest. And hinge forward. Well done, yogis. Let's move into our lunge. Step the right leg back as far as you can. Either taking an easy twist, right hand to the mat, left hand to the left thigh, or collect that foot for your quad stretch. And let's release. This time we'll step back into our downward facing dog. And let's inhale through the nose. And as you exhale, haa out the breath. Let's come forward into a plank position and then lower down onto those forearms, forearm plank. Upper back is rounding, tailbone is tucking under. Let's lower those knees. Puppy pose, but keep the arms straight, elbows and palms lifted. Just your fingertips on the floor. Sit back for child's pose. Rest those hands next to the feet, palms facing up. Feel the breath in the back side of the body. Can you feel the back rise and expand as you inhale? A little pause before you exhale slowly. And let's gently press ourselves up to seated, bringing those legs out in front. We're going to take a seated forward fold now, and I'll give you two poses to choose from depending on your hips, your knees and your shoulders. So option one is our head to knee pose. Right leg is straight, left leg is bent. We can always prop this if we need to. Blocks underneath either leg will help. If you can't reach the foot with ease, you can always take a hold of your strap. So we'll inhale here. Same as our tree pose, gently press the foot into the thigh, thigh into the foot, and exhale to fold forward. Resting with your strap or maybe the leg or the foot. Option two is a variation of our Asana posture. So the left knee will lift up and my left buttock is off the mat here. It's only my right leg. There's a little bit of space between my left foot and right thigh. Arms are on the inside. My left arm will wrap in front of the shin. My right arm comes behind, clasping those hands, or again, you can use your strap if those hands don't reach. So in this variation, we're allowing the back to round. And I'm pressing down through the left foot as though I'm trying to stand up. And it feels as though I'm dragging my right heel back. So there's a scissor action happening in the legs. Wherever you are, breathe into the back. Slowly inhale out of the pose, lifting up that left knee if you're in option one. Let's cross the left leg over the right and we'll take an open twist. Again, sitting only on your right leg, left buttock off the mat. Press your left arm into the left knee and deepen your breath. Let's return to the front. Option to pick up this left foot if you'd like a little hamstring stretch. Push the foot into the hands, hands into the foot. And let's release. Well done, yogis. Moving to the other side. Either head to knee pose, Janu Shashasana, with or without your strap, folding forward. Otherwise, right knee up to the ceiling. Again, there's a few inches between right foot and left thigh. Leaning forward, then wrapping your right arm in front of the shin, left arm coming behind you. Switching on those legs, firm down through the right foot, drag the left heel back. Slowly inhale to come up. We'll take that open twist, right leg crossing over the left, sitting on the left leg only. Finding your deep belly breath, your diaphragmatic breath. Well done, yogis. Return to the front. Let's pick up the foot. And release. Well done. You might like to give those knees a little swish from side to side. Before we come down for Shavasana, we'll do just a little seated pranayama, only for a few moments. So you might like to elevate those hips and sit yourself up on your block or your book. Doesn't matter what the legs do here, only cross them if that's comfortable. Otherwise you can kneel or straighten out the legs. So it's a slightly different variation of our alternate nostril breathing. We'll inhale through one nostril, exhale through both. Inhale through the other nostril, exhale through both. We're only going to do 5 rounds and then we'll recline for Shavasana. So left hand can take Chin Mudra. Make sure you're sitting nice and tall and raise your right hand. Middle finger and pointer finger can rest at the third eye center. Let's block the right nostril with the thumb. Inhale left only. Exhale through both. Block the left nostril with either the ring or the pinky finger and inhale through the right. Exhale through both. Let's do 4 more rounds. Inhale left. Exhale both. Inhale right. Exhale both. Continue on. And after your 5th round, lower the right hand down. Take the mudra through the right hand. Feel the breath touch both nostrils. And let's open the eyes. Well done, yogis. Taking a wide-legged forward fold now just for a few breaths. So if you find that your lower back rounds when you take the legs wide, stay seated on your prop. Otherwise, just removing it now. Take the legs out wide. Either resting here upright, simply breathing into both legs, or you can hinge forward. Slowly coming back up, bring those legs back together. Roll over onto your tummy, coming into a very brief Sphinx pose. Lower down onto crocodile, rest the forehead on the palms and gently walk out the legs, alternating heel to bottom. If you'd like longer with that leg movement, take it. Otherwise, roll over onto your back, coming into Shavasana. Maybe connecting index fingers and thumbs once again, or Chin Mudra. And allowing the eyes to close down. Soften the forehead, the tongue and jaw. And taking just a few moments to be the quiet observer. Inhale a little deeper as you bring your awareness back. Wiggling those toes and fingers. Following those urges to move and stretch. And eventually making your way to your preferred side. And all the way up to seated when you're ready to continue on with your day. Thanks for practicing with me, yogis. I hope you are feeling refreshed, relaxed, and spacious. If you have any class requests, feel free to make them in the comments below. And if you haven't done so, please do subscribe to the channel. It's the best way to support free yoga on YouTube. Have a lovely day.